What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I am starting a new reading vlog. I have started so many reading vlogs and never finishing them, so I'm hoping this one I'll go through it and I'll do a week reading vlog. Basically it is the start of the historical romance readathon. It is December 6th and I'm really excited, so I wanted to vlog this week of reading. I've only recently got into historical romance, like this year basically, so I'm really excited to participate in this readathon. It's a bingo card basically, and there's a bunch of prompts. There's a group book as well. It's hosted by Jessica, Lacey, and Lisa. So I'm so sorry, I love her. I watch basically all three of these booktubers. If I want romance recommendation, they read so much. I will link everything down below. Obviously when you're going to be seeing this, it's going to be over, but they do this every year, so it's really exciting. And this year I'll put the bingo card right here, and I'm just going to give you my TBR. There is a group book which I do not own. I tried buying it, but it was sold out everywhere, so I'm kind of bummed by that. I already have 3 books on my TBR, so I'm gonna start with those, and if I have time I might get the group book from on my Kindle. Anyways, I will start with my 3 books that I have on my TBR. The first one is The Duke and the Lady in Red by Lorraine Heath. I got this because Jessica kept raving about this book, so I was like, I want to read it and I want to try it. It would work for red on the cover. It was recommended to, not personally to me, but it's still a recommendation. It's a new to you author. It works for a few different things. So this is the first book that I kind of want to read. The next one I want to read is going to be Devil in Winter by Kleypas. This is the 3rd book in the Wallflower series. I have been going through them slowly. So this is the 3rd book. Apparently this is like a classic, all not classic, but you know what I mean. Like everyone is loving this book in this series, so I'm really excited to try this one out. And this one would take place in winter. Wallflower, because it's a Wallflower series. It would work for, what it would work for, it was something else in the series. So I'm really excited for this one. I've heard so many good things about this one. This is a lot of people's favorite Lisa Kleypas book as well, so I'm excited for this one. And then the other one that I have is going to be It's in His Kiss by Julia Quinn. This is the, I don't even know where we are. This is the next Bridgerton book that I have to read in the series, and I just got it from my library as an audiobook, so I will read this one as an audiobook. I don't really know what this one would work for in a series. I don't really even know what the story's about. It's Hyacinth's storyline that I know, but I don't remember what the story is about. So these are the books that I want to read for this week, and then if I have time I will read the group book. It's Grace Barrow's book. It's Lady Sophie and Her Christmas Wish, which would kind of be cute. I'm kind of bummed that it's sold out, honestly, because it's a Christmas book. Now it's in stock, but can I get it in time? For me to get it this week, I would have to pay $30 of shipping. I'm not doing that, so I'm sorry. Anyways, we'll see what I do, but I am excited for these 3 books. Have you read any of these? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know your thoughts on them, and I will probably start with this one because I have the audiobook and I can listen to audiobooks. Not today, but tomorrow while working, I can actually listen to audiobooks. So I'm gonna start with this one, I think. Hey guys, it is 4:30, about 4:40 in the evening. I just finished work and I'm sitting down on the couch because I want to watch the new Dexter season on Showtime, I think. It's on Crave TV. And I loved Dexter, so I've been wanting to watch the new show and see what it's all about. Today I did listen to like the first chapter of In His Kiss. It's In His Kiss or something, I don't remember. All I know now is that the love interest is not having doesn't have a good relationship with his dad. That's pretty much it. And then the dad wants him to get married. So that's all I know for now. But I wanted to come on here because since I've started a bunch of vlogs but never finished them, I don't know if I told you that already, but we got a new cat and he's like right here right now. Can you guys see him? He's like upside down on the couch just sleeping. So we got him 2 weeks ago now. And his name is Boxy. We got him from a refuge. He's 1 year old. He is the sweetest cat ever. So I've been very busy with him basically. he loves watching the window, so we had to pull the curtains up, so that's why they're up. It's weird, but he loves watching outside the window. But yeah, I love him. Bugsy. Yeah, he does not care at all about the camera. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show you guys. He's watching me like, what is this girl doing? Talking to a camera. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys. I'm gonna watch a episode of Dexter. I'm gonna cook dinner after. I think we're gonna eat butter chicken. And then after that, I'm gonna read. Hey guys, it's the next day. It's about 10 o'clock and it is coffee break basically, and I wanted to come on here because I wanted to update you because I did read a little bit of It's in His Kiss last night by Julia Quinn, and I think last time I updated you I was getting ready to watch some new Dexter episode, like the new season, and then I read a little bit of this. I kind of want to talk about the new Dexter show a little bit. I don't know if any of you have watched the old Dexter and are watching the new Dexter. I would love to know your opinion in the comments down below, because so far I've watched 3 episodes I think, and I am enjoying it. I think it's a fun show, but I just don't know if it was necessary, and it's just, I feel like the feel of it is very different as well. And I know, I mean, first of all, the new show is in like super cold climate, whereas the original show was in Miami, so maybe that's why it's in Christmas. Like the show starts during Christmas time, which is like super different, and there's like Christmas decoration everywhere, and Dexter is super different. I don't know. So I would love to know your comments down below if you guys have watched Dexter. Are you planning on watching a new series, or are you just like over it? I know a lot of people were disappointed by the finale of that show, which I totally get, but at the same time, like, what did we expect? I don't know. Anyways, why I wanted to come on here is because I did start It's in His Kiss by Julia Quinn, and I'm getting ready to pop on the audiobook while I work today, because I'm only doing like boring Excel things. So I wanted to come on here because I am now on chapter 6, so I'm like 94 pages in, and it's really cute so far. I'm really enjoying it, honestly. It's Hyacinth's storyline. She's the last of the Bridgerton series, of the Bridgerton siblings. We never got Gregory's storyline. I'm guessing Gregory is next book, but normally we go in order, but I don't know. Like I said, she's the last of the Bridgerton siblings. She never got to know her dad because basically he died when her mom was pregnant of her, so that's really interesting. And I'm loving that we're getting the mom in this book. You guys know I love the mom in this series, so every book that has her in the storyline I'm loving, and she is so far pretty present in the book, so I'm loving that. And also I'm loving that we get Lady Danbury in this book a little bit more, because Garrett Sinclair is Lady Danbury's grandson, I think. So I'm loving that we get to know her a lot more, and also Hyacinth is reading to her every week, like once a week, so we get to see her in those scenes, and I'm really liking it so far. It's really cute. I'm really liking Hyacinth's character. She's like super funny and super like sassy, a little bit like Eloise, but very different at the same time. She's been out on society for like 3 years, I think. She had a few proposals, but it never went through. She never accepted any of them, so I think she's like ready. She wants to get married. I'm really liking it. It's super cute, super interesting. I just checked, and basically I would have about 8 hours left to the audiobook, and I'm listening to them at 1.75 speed. So I should be done today, I think. And it's really cute. That's pretty much it for my update for right now. I will get back to work, pop in my audiobook, and I will update you later. That's pretty much it. It is later in the day, and I wanted to come on here because I am now chapter 14 in the book. So I'm like, I've read this much and I have this much left, and I'm kind of annoyed because I've realized this in the last few Bridgerton books. I don't remember if it was like that the first one, I just don't remember, but we're like 60% in the book and they just got together. Which, for me, after they get together, I don't care anymore about the couple. Like, I am super interested in them while they're courting and while they're falling for each other, but once they get together, I don't care anymore, really, about their relationship. I mean, that sounds really weird, but I just, especially in historical romance, I will say, not necessarily in romance book in general, but in these type of books, I don't care. Once they get together, I'm like, okay, they live happily ever after, move on to the next. Like I said, I don't remember if all books were like that or if it's just the last few, but I know the last few I definitely really saw it. Like halfway through the book they get together and I'm like, okay, but now I don't care. That's pretty much it. How long do I have left? I have about 4 hours left to the audiobook, so about like 2 hours. See, 2 hours, but they're already together. So what, like, I don't know. Oh, I look rough. Hey guys, it is Thursday. It's about 10 o'clock. It is coffee break time. And I did not update you yesterday because I went into work because we had our Christmas party, which was really fun, but I came home really late. I came home about at midnight, I think. It was almost a quarter past midnight, I think. So I went to bed at 12:30, I'm pretty sure. I've been past that, almost 1 o'clock. And I woke up today at 8 for work, which is really fun. Anyways, I wanted to come on here because I ended up finishing It's in His Kiss. That was a fail. I'm tired, guys. I ended up finishing It's in His Kiss yesterday, and I ended up really enjoying it. I'm still giving it a 3.5 star. Last time I updated you, I was not sure about it because they got together halfway through the book, and I was like, what is going to happen for the second half of the book? I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but I should have trusted Julia Quinn. She had a plan. She had a few twists that I didn't really see coming, and they were pretty good. So I ended up really liking it. It's not one of my favorite books from Julia Quinn. It's probably in the middle, kind of average. They're all really good, so it's still a 3.5 stars. I still really enjoyed it. I will say, like, the second half, we did not see the mother as much, and we did not see Lady Danbury as much as well, which was kind of a bummer because I loved those two characters in this book, especially in the first half of the book. So that was kind of a bummer that we didn't get to see them as much in the second half of the book, but obviously it focuses more on the couple and the love story and the romance, so that's why we didn't get to see them. But still, it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. It was fun, and I mean, it's a Bridgerton book. Now I only have one book left in the series. I'm hoping I can read it before the end of the year because then I will have read the entire series this year, which is amazing. But yeah, anyway, so this is the first book down for the readathon. Now I'm debating on which one to read first. I think I have the audiobook for this one, so I might pop this one on while I work today. We'll see. But I really want to read this one too because I've heard so many good things about this one. I've heard this is like everyone's favorite Lisa Kleypas book, so I'm really excited about this one. Oh, so it's a Married in Convenience. That's pretty good because that's one of the box and the bingo cards. No one would have ever paired the shy, stammering wallflower with the sinful, handsome Viscount. It quickly becomes clear, however, that Evie is a woman of hiding strength, and Sebastian desires her more than any woman he's ever known. I know Scrib has a lot of Lisa Kleypas audiobook. If it's there, I'm gonna start it. If not, I might just read it tonight physically, but I've read the first two as an audiobook, so wouldn't mind reading this as an audiobook. You know what? I think I'm gonna listen to this one. I'm excited. I cannot wait to read this one. So this is gonna be my next pick. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my update for right now. I still have my hair up yesterday. I took a shower, but I didn't wash my hair yesterday, so I'm kind of a mess looking. And my voice is almost gone because, I mean, it was a Christmas party, so you know, it was fun. Okay, so I think I'm gonna listen to this one. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, I will update you when I start this one. Bye bye. Do you guys want some cuteness overload? Look at my cat. Look at this. Look, he always sleeps on this TBR cart, which is not a TBR cart. Nor excuse the dirty laundry. But look at this. He always sleeps there. Anyways. Ooh, lighting is bad. No. Ooh, this is kind of better. Oh, and you get to see my cat in the back. Okay, so is this better? Maybe a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to come on here because I did listen to the first 3 chapters of Devil in Winter by Kleypas, and I can totally see now why this is people's favorite book from her, of hers, or favorite book of this series. We knew Sebastian from the previous book, but he's the villain in the book, and he still is in the beginning of the book. At least he's still this like really arrogant, kind of not this lovable love interest at the beginning. But so far I'm loving Evangeline's character. I don't remember a ton of her from the first few books. I remember a little bit of her character, but not a ton. But I'm loving her in this first book because, you know, she's a wallflower. She's supposed to be this really shy girl. She has a stuttering kind of problem. But I love her around him. I love how confident she is around him, even if she does stutter around him. She's super confident, kind of sassy. I really enjoy this so far. So basically this book takes place right at the end of the previous book. So you have to read book 2 in this series in order to read this book. Well, you don't have to, but it's going to be a lot. You're going to understand a lot more, I think, from this book. But this takes place right after it. Evie goes to Lord St. Vincent and tells him, I know you need to get married because your dad like is losing all of his money, and I know you need to marry someone above or that has more money than you. My dad has a lot of money. He owns this pub, not brothel, but like it's not like a super. He owns this company anyways. It's not like a respectable company, I guess, but he made a lot of money out of it, but he's sick and he's gonna die very soon. And so she's like, I have a lot of money, but my family does not want me to, like, I'm not safe with my family, so I need to get married to someone in order for me to get safe. So it's kind of a win-win situation where you're gonna get some money because I'm gonna inherit a lot of money, and I'm gonna be safe for my family because I'm married to you. So it's a marriage inconvenience because of that, and so far I'm really liking it. Like I said, I'm 3 chapters in, and I can totally see why this is people's favorite book. I'm loving it. I'm loving their relationship already. So yeah, I'm gonna continue listening to this while I go back to work, and that's pretty much it. Tonight we do have a vet appointment for Mr. right there. It's gonna be our first one, so I'm praying that everything goes fine. It should go fine because we had, I mean, at the refuge that we went, they had a vet and they examined him, but I'm still hoping everything goes fine. It's at 6:30, and so we have to leave at about 6:15. I should probably go back to work. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's why I opened my camera in the first place. So in my lunch break, I was listening to Jessica's daily vlog, because she's daily vlogging this week, and she was talking about the group book, Lady Sophie's Christmas Wish, and she gave it 2.5 stars. She said that everyone was hating that book, and so I'm not gonna read it. Probably not. If it was at my library, I may have listened to it, but I would have to purchase the audiobook or the book, so I'm not gonna do that if everyone is hating the book and everyone is giving it like 2 stars. I'm not gonna waste my money on that, and so that's pretty good. I'm happy I did not buy it, and especially if I had paid like a $30 shipping, which I would not have done because it's more than the actual book. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you, that I'm not gonna read the good book because everyone is hating on it. But it sounded really good. It was like a snowed in Christmas book, So it sounded pretty good, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to work because I have to work, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Hey guys, it is Saturday. It's about, oh my god, it's almost noon. Where did this morning go? So I just finished filming a video. I just finished filming a tag video. It's gonna be up on my channel hopefully this week. I kind of been on a slump. Not like a reading slump, more of a filming slump. I don't know. I haven't been really motivated in filming anything. I think it's because I reconfigured all of my office, and now every time I want to film, I have to set up everything, and for a lazy person, it's the worst. Which I know sounds really bad, but I never want to set up my filming area. So it's super disgusting outside. Can you guys see? Yeah. It's not very pretty outside. Anyways, I wanted to come on here because I'm sitting down on my couch and I'm gonna finish reading, not finish, but I'm gonna continue reading Devil in Winter. I have read quite a bit. So I just got to chapter 9 and I am really liking this book so far. I think I said in my last update, I completely understand now why this is people's favorite book, or one of Julia Quinn like most popular book. It is so good. It's just so good so far. I am loving the dad plot line because basically the dad is sick. The dad of Evie is sick and he's like dying, and he owns this club, and she's gonna inherit everything, and I'm loving it. I just love it. And then Sebastian like needing money and everything, he's like wanting to take over the business of the club, and he's like, the club is not going super well, and I know what to do, and I have some plans and everything. I don't know, I'm loving it. There's much more than the just love story in this book, which is normally something that I love, something that I normally want to see in a romance book. I know I don't want to only see the romance book. So far so good. My cat is falling asleep. He always is right there. Can you guys see him? Bugsy, regarde ici. Oh oui, regarde la caméra. Yeah, anyways. That's pretty much, he's like not interested in what I am doing. I want to finish this book at least for the Readathon, so I can say that I finished 2 books. I don't know how these girls read like 7 books in a week. I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it is Sunday afternoon, and it's the last day of the Readathon. This week went by so fast. I've only read 2 books, which is fine. I didn't get a chance to read as much, and also I read a little bit of Vampire of the Empire while reading my other books, so that's why I did not read as much. But I was working on my 2022 bullet journal for 2022, and so while I was doing that, I was listening to the audiobook for Devil in Winter by Kleypas, and I finished it. And so I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about this book because, oh my god, I completely understand why this is people's favorite book from Julia Quinn. I loved it too. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Honestly, it was so good. It was so good. I said that already, but I would 100% recommend reading What It Happened One Autumn before reading this book, because you're gonna miss so much about Sebastian's character and his development as like a person if you haven't not read that book. And also there's a few scenes in this book that you're not gonna really understand if you haven't read that book. In general, I would recommend reading the series in order because each book happened one after the other. So when you see the other wallflowers, then their storyline really happened in the book before. So I would recommend reading this series in order. But you don't have to, obviously, but I think it would be best. But I mean, yeah, Sebastian really starts as the villain in this book, and you really get to see him evolve and grow as a character, which I loved so much. And you really get to see why he was acting that way as well. But I loved Evie so much. She's obviously a wallflower. She's this shy person to begin with. She's this, like I said, she's this wallflower. But around Sebastian, she is this whole other person, which I love. She had so much, not necessarily confidence,
but she would not take no for an answer. She stood up for herself. She knew how to like stand up for herself, and I just loved Evie. She had a stutter in general, but her stutter around Sebastian is a lot less present. Like she stutters a lot less, which I don't know why. I really liked it, and I really liked her, and I really liked them. I loved their like growth, like their romance in this book. The first half of the book is like a lot more about their romance and their relationship, and only the two of them. I just love seeing that like relationship grow. They basically leave for Scotland and get married, which I love that scene, and then they go back to her dad's like a gambling club, and so they spend time together there. And I love like the nursing scene. Obviously she takes care of her dad, but he gets like super involved as well, and he gets super involved in the club as well, which was not planned, so I loved seeing that. There's also just a nursing scene where she has to nurse him for some reason, which I'm not gonna go into. So I loved that too. I got super invested in the subplot as well in this book. Like there's a few subplots which I know people were saying the like plot dragged a little bit. It is like 368 pages, so it's not like a long book, but it's like a longer book, you know. But I got super invested in the subplot. I'm not gonna go into them because it would be spoilers, but I really wanted to know what happened and who did what, and I really liked the subplot. And then for the second half of the book, I love that we got the other wallflowers coming back with her, and we got scenes with all four of them, which I love. We got a few scenes with Lord Westcliff, which I thought was really important, especially with how the book 2 ended. I thought it was I really like seeing Lillian and Lord Westcliff in this book, and how everything like wraps up like nicely. I just love this book so much. Like, oh my god, yeah. Honestly, this is my favorite book from the Wallflower series so far. Also, in my review for the second book, I said like the ending was crazy, and I didn't really understand it. It's because she had this book in mind for sure. Like she already knew she wanted to write this book, so that's why the crazy thing happens in the end of book 2. It was really good. Go read it. Honestly, go read it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Those are the 2 books that I ended up reading for this readathon. Only 2 books, but it's fine. I do really want to read this book, like hopefully soon, but I'm really happy about these 2 books. They were both really good, but this one, my favorite. I loved it. So yeah, now I'm kind of ready to move on from historical romance just for a little bit. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.